tap, 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 this mic does not work.
Have you ever wanted to buy an $11 coffee, a $22 smoothie, a $30
bag of ice?
Maybe.
Does that interest you in some way, shape, or form? Maybe a $16 pack of bagels? Anyone? Maybe a $12
Protein bar? Protein bar?
protein bar as in singular, as in one protein bar for
$12?
it's vegan though. Anyone taking that offer? Going once, going twice, no one?
Impoverished.
Impoverished, that is what you are. I can't believe you cannot afford these prices. Who do you think you are? Are you not a millionaire?
Did you not join the Alpha Boot Camp? Get up and grind.
So you can be able to afford the Hailey Bieber smoothie. $22.
A smoothie.
Great deal if you ask me, especially considering the fact that these smoothies do have around 22 ingredients.
$1 per ingredient.
Great offer, honestly.
How about some soup? You know, it's almost lunchtime. Would you be interested in some soup?
Soup.
$16 plus $2 extra for the container. Your smoothie will be ready in 30 minutes, thank you. All this and more at Erwhon. Erwhon. If you have been anywhere on the internet in the last couple of months, you might have heard of these insane smoothies, going between $20 to $22, most of them. They have an insane list of ingredients, but no one knows them for the ingredients. We all know them for the celebrities who promote them. Hailey Bieber, Nara Smith, J Balvin, Cat's Eye, and so many other celebrities, including Sabrina Carpenter.
Hey everyone, it's Tyler and I'm at Erewhon and I'm about to make my very own bliss smoothie.
We're gonna make the Gabriella Erewhon smoothie by Cat's Eye.
Hi, I'm Kalichis and we're here making my Sincerely smoothie at Erewhon named after.
We are at Erewhon and I am coming to check the final ingredients on my new smoothie that I'm launching for Mother's Day.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Leroy. I'm here at Erewhon today. We're gonna be making my new smoothie. I hope you enjoy.
All of them with their signature smoothie, all of them with an insane list of ingredients, which I'm sure most of them you can't even taste and don't even do shit. These smoothies, plus all of the insane videos of people doing hauls of what they bought at Erewhon for insane prices, especially in the hot bar, all totaling around probably $22 per meal, not including the drink. Now, one of the reasons I was really inspired to make this video is because I have seen so many TikToks of people doing food reviews on Erewhon, especially their soup. Their soups are insane. Most of these soups are around $16, not counting the refundable bottle. The bottle is another $3 extra, so you will easily be spending $19 on a singular soup, which is around like 30 ounces, which is insane. They have chicken broth, $17, plus the $3 for the bottle, making it a $20 chicken broth. They also have chicken noodle soup, $16.50. They have chicken vegetable soup, $16.50. They have lentil soup, $15 with 50 cents, not counting the bottle. Now, you can refund the bottle. Basically, you could just like take the bottle in again and they'll give you back the $3. The $3 works as a deposit, but the bottle does need to be in good conditions in order for you to get that money back. So you better take care of that fucking bottle. It's worth $3. Now, according to quite a lot of the videos I have seen online of people reviewing the Erewhon food, especially the soups, the food does seem to be pretty high quality. No one has really said that anything is disgusting, so I'll take their word for it. Even though a lot of these people are influencers that do have an incentive to speak positively about Erewhon, but we will believe them because influencers are always telling you the truth. Now, a lot of their hot bar menu is sold per pound. A lot of these prices are pretty insane, as to be expected, and they just don't look that good. I'm sorry, they just don't look that good. Okay, I'm over here looking at the most bland, unseasoned food. I'm sure it's great for you. Like, I'm sure the ingredients are great, but if I'm paying that much, you know, seasonings don't cost that much. Okay, add in some salt, add in some pepper, add in some extra onion. You know, why does this look so plain? It looks like you just threw a couple of things together and just hoped for the best. It looks like what I would cook for myself when I don't want to cook, but I don't want to starve. This does not look appetizing, especially for the price I'm paying. A lot of these items are around $20 to $30 a pound, which is pretty insane for what you are getting. The appeal, the visual appeal is not really doing it for me. It's not really doing it for me. Let's just go over a couple of items that you could be getting from the Erewhon hot bar menu. The Parmesan roasted Fingerling potatoes, $16.50 per pound. The vegan turmeric lasagna, $23 per pound. The lemon thyme herb marinated boneless chicken, $28 per pound. And as you could see, based on these photos, it doesn't look that appealing. I need my food, especially when I'm paying these prices, to at least look good. Especially because these are the photos you have on your website. Especially a food company trying to sell your product. You want the best image you could possibly get of whatever you're selling. And if this is the best you can do, I don't even want to know how it looks like on stores. You know, I don't even want to know how bad it's gonna look like when I'm actually there shopping, selecting my food. This is the best image you could get of potatoes. Really? Really?
What I got for $100 at Erewhon, the most expensive grocery store in the world.
I'm in LA and I went to Erewhon and I spent $34 and this is everything that I got.
This is what an $80 lunch looks like at one of the most expensive grocery stores in the country, Erewhon in LA.
I'm only eating at Erewhon, the world's most expensive grocery store, for a day. Overall, our total was $116.
Okay, I just spent my life savings at Erewhon, so I'll do an Erewhon haul. I'm so excited for the buffalo.
I got the mac and cheese, just plain. It's $5 quarter pound. Look at how much I got. This is so small. Korean short rib. They look good. $10, okay? Look at how much is in here. Oh, I have to try that right now.
All these types of videos have been going viral online. People love watching other people waste money. And I hate to admit that I am one of those people. I do not waste the money because I have no money to waste, but I love watching people do so. It is a great pastime, especially seeing how these people will pay $50 for a meal that looks quite basic and unseasoned. Another one of the reasons why Erewhon became so popular was because of the $20 strawberry.
This strawberry is $20.
Erewhon is selling a $20 strawberry. Like, who would get... Oh, I have it in my hands right now, straight from Kyoto.
Trying the $19 strawberry from Erewhon, and I got 2 of them.
Erewhon is charging $19 for a strawberry, and it's fucking genius.
Now, I could not find the $20 strawberry on their website. Maybe it's out of stock. It became insanely popular after this one video posted by this TikToker.
Okay, this is a $19 strawberry from Erewhon. Apparently it's like the best tasting strawberry in the entire world. Wow. Dad, that is the best strawberry I've ever had. It's actually the best strawberry I've ever had.
Which later on we find out is the daughter of the owner of Erewhon. So her reaction to the strawberry kind of makes a little bit more sense. You know, if my father was trying to sell socks, I would be telling you they are the best socks known to mankind. I will be supporting my family business. So I can't really hate her, but at the same time, is it really that good? Probably not. The true question is, why would people shop at Erewhon? Now, I asked myself the same question, especially considering the fact that I thought you needed a membership, like a Costco membership, to actually buy there. I was genuinely surprised when I found out you could just walk in. You do need a membership. Well, you don't need it, but you can buy a membership, which is around $100 to $200, which will give you certain benefits, which we'll talk about later. Now, according to the Erewhon website, we are driven to enhance the health of our community by providing organic, ethically sourced foods that support our bodies and our planet. We find purpose in sustaining a community centered in caring, curiosity, and positive change. More than a grocery store, we are a community. Community! That is what Erewhon is all about, according to their website. So this supermarket emerged in the 1960s by a Japanese couple named Erwhon and Michio Kushi, mostly to promote the natural foods movement, which wasn't that popular back in the 1960s. You get a lot more of their story on their website, which I'm not really gonna dive into. It's not that interesting. If you've seen any company's sort of history that they display on their page, it's always just a bunch of, as I like to call it, inspirational crap. But one thing that did stand out to me on their page was their standards, which I kind of knew were a little bit crazy. Like, if you want to be a retailer at Erewhon, your food needs to have insane standards so they could even accept it. And you actually go through a testing period where they will have your products on the shelf, and if they don't really sell that much, you're out. Like, it is intense to be able to have your products at Erewhon. But a lot of these small businesses kind of strive to be sold at Erewhon because then that will give them kind of a head up to be sold at other places. You know, having that kind of label to your company that you were admitted to Erewhon really makes it easier to sell through other distributors, which is great, you know, like it's great to have people succeeding in their small businesses, and that is something that I do support. But let me just read you kind of a list of requirements that your product needs to have in order to be at the Erewhon shelves. Organic, regenerative, biodynamic, and seasonal farming, non-GMO and non-irrigated agriculture, grass-fed and cage-free agriculture, commitment to animal welfare, local and family-owned brands, low-impact packaging, eco-conscious business, green household skin and beauty products, fair trade, fair wage, and ethically sourced products, wild caught and sustainably farmed seafood, B Corp, which I don't know what B Corp stands for. And the certifications you need are USDA Organic, Global Animal Partnership, Marine Stewardship Council, Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point, Demeter Biodynamic. I have no idea what those last two were. What is Demeter Biodynamic? What is that? Non-radioactive? Can't my products be radioactive? Like what? Now, I do agree with a lot of the certifications that Erewhon requires for most of their products to have, since a lot of them are with good intentions, not only for the planet, but for a lot of the agriculture that they sell, which is great. You know, we all want to shop sustainably. I feel like that is something that Gen Z especially strives for more and more every year. We all want to buy products that don't impact the environment as much, and we all want to eat good quality food. So it's great that Erewhon is doing this push for products to be more eco-friendly. But with the prices they have, it's kind of hard to defend them. If you can afford to shop at Erewhon, especially shopping your weekly grocery list, you would need to be making at least 6 figures. At least! And that would have to be in like the high category of 6 figures. Like maybe you would need to be like a millionaire, because their products and their prices are outrageous.
What I bought and how much I spent at Erewhon in LA. So this place is known to be very expensive and health focused. For example, this water was $26. I'm just buying a few specialty items. It's my first time shopping here. I found this local raw honey for $12 to use in my matcha. Walking around was really pleasant and the shelves were stacked very nicely. I picked up this fermented black garlic that you can eat raw and is supposed to be very good for you. And then I also got this blue sea moss because I've been seeing it all over social media. Then I visited their huge wall of vitamins and got these lion's mane mushroom gummies, ashwagandha because I wanted to give it a try, and then some more vitamins to help me sleep on my flight later. As you can see, I really didn't get much, but my total ended up being $204 for only 7 items.
What $100 buys you at the world's most expensive grocery store, Erewhon. Let's see how much we could buy with this. I saw these cherries. They look really good, but they were like $14. I originally wanted strawberries, but then they were $10. So I was like, ah. So I saw the one in the cup box and they were like $8. I wanted some potatoes, and these were a little more reasonable at $2.49 a pound. So I got 2. I don't know why, but I decided to get some fancy mushrooms for like over $10 a box. For my veggies, I got 1 bok choy. They also had edible flowers, but I put that down and I got a box of arugula instead. These are my favorite chips. My diet is balanced, if you know what I mean. Bagels were $8, so I said no. I really wanted some yogurt, so I got these 2. I went to go get jam, but then it was like $20, so I was like, see you later. Picked up some chia seeds and like a coconut agave. No idea how much it is right now, because I'm bad at that. And then suddenly I got a feeling that I was at my limit, and when I checked out, it was at 91 bucks.
$1 million. That's how much they say you need to make a year in order to shop at this place. Let's go and see how easily it is to spend $100.
$20.
What? Each? No. These figs suck. They're not like Greek figs. Not worth it.
It's genuinely shocking to me that they have $30 ice. That is the one thing that inspired me to make this video. When I opened up that one TikTok talking about a $30 ice bag, that's just frozen water, babes. That's just frozen water. Like how could you even be selling that? I don't even think that should be legal. What does this ice have? So as I have mentioned before, you can get a membership for Erewhon. It's not necessary for you to get one if you want to shop there. But if you want to get 1 point for every $10 you spend at Erewhon, then these memberships are for you. They have their select membership, which is $100 a year. They have their signature membership, which is $200 a year. Depending on how much you shop at Erewhon, you will be selected for their higher tier memberships. If you spend around $5,000 a year, you can be able to enter their premier membership. membership. Or if you spend around $15,000 a year, you may be able to enter the reserve membership. Now you do not get a little membership card once you enter, which kind of pisses me off. Like, I'm paying this much money and you can't even give me like a cute little card. I miss when restaurants used to have physical menus. So it kind of pisses me off that now everything is going digital. It's just less whimsical. Okay, I need more whimsy in my life. I need a cute little membership card that has my ugly ass photo on it with the terrible lighting, terrible camera that looks like it was taken on the first phone with a camera. Like, I need that. I genuinely, and I need it to be lost in my wallet every single time I want to use it. Oh, I love that. So when I found out you don't really get a little cute membership card, I was pissed off. I was like, why am I spending $100 a year, even though I'm not spending $100 a year, because I would never buy a membership here. Now, in conclusion, I would just like to say, I know Erewhon is pretty outrageous. I know their prices are pretty outrageous. I know people don't really shop here. It's mostly for clout. If you ever do a TikTok on shopping at Erewhon, buying an Erewhon smoothie, buying the Hailey Bieber smoothie, you are gonna get a lot of clicks, views, and engagement on your video. So I understand why so many, especially content creators, go to Erewhon and make so many videos in regards to Erewhon. Hey, I'm making one right now for likes, clicks, and engagement. Putting in the title, buying $100 Erewhon water, and just making the comments get outraged. No, I don't think that Erewhon is evil. No, I don't think they are the bane of all existence. I think it's mostly a place for you to go if you are an influencer, or if you are a celebrity, or if you're filthy rich. I think there is a reason why it became so successful in LA, and why one of its new planned locations is Miami, and I think they're also planning on opening one in New York. It's kind of what people do in those places. Shop for ridiculously expensive stuff that is not really necessary. And plus, I'm sure you can get the exact same products somewhere else, probably at Costco. You know, if you want to be eating healthy continuously, because I feel like that's something that people kind of forget, that in order to be healthy, you have to be healthy, not just for a day, but for a prolonged period of time so you could see the results. It is something you must continuously do in order to see the results and the benefits from. It's not really the fact that you ate one salad out of the whole week and now all of a sudden you look amazing. Your skin has cleared up and you are a celebrity. That will not happen. So if you can shop somewhere where you can afford the prices, that would be a lot better for you. I will continue shopping at my nearest grocery store where the prices are a lot more reasonable and where I can actually afford to shop. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. I am still unemployed. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Before you leave the store, don't forget to buy some of your Erewhon merch. You can go ahead and purchase the linen apron, rose tan, only for $85. Exclusive.